So I'm looking at last week's notes or the reflection that I made. The title was A Magical Golden Key, and the two concepts we worked with was resentment and satisfaction. And some of the words that I wrote on resentment, I wrote, you don't see me, you don't hear me. And on satisfaction, I wrote, I give up, I give in. Okay, so a new week. So what can we learn from Pema Chodron? Tigers above, tigers below. There's a story of a woman running away from tigers. She runs and runs, and the tigers are getting closer and closer. When she comes to the edge of a cliff, she sees some vines there. So she climbs down and holds on to the vines. Looking down, she sees that there are tigers below her as well. She then notices that a mouse is gnawing away at the vine to which she is clinging. She also sees a beautiful little bunch of strawberries close to her, growing out of a clump of grass. She looks up and she looks down. She looks at the mouse. Then she just takes a strawberry, puts it in her mouth, and enjoys it thoroughly. Tigers above, tigers below. This is actually the predicament that we are always in terms of our birth and death. Each moment is just what it is. It might be the only moment of our life. It might be the only strawberry we'll ever eat. We could get depressed about it, or we could finally appreciate it and delight in the preciousness of every single moment of our life. Okay, so from this reading, we're going to pick two concepts. So maybe it's tigers on one side and strawberries on the other side. So what I heard from Pema is that there are tigers everywhere. It's above you, below you, to the right, to the left. But right in front of my eyes, there is a strawberry. And I have a choice. I could just take that strawberry and enjoy it. So maybe playing with the concept of tigers on one side and strawberries on the other, or pick something else that works for you. Okay, sitting up tall, starting to move the feet. You can look at your feet, notice the movement. That helps us to bring the mind from all over into this physical body and this present moment, the moment of strawberries, the strawberry moment. And as you're watching your feet and moving your feet, sense the connection between the soles of the feet and the ground. And then maybe bring your awareness to your breathing too, noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. And then come to stillness with your physical body and continue focusing on your breathing. And then bring your awareness to your two sitting bones, symbolizing the two concepts we're working with. So on one side, there are tigers, and on the other side, there are strawberries. So tigers and strawberries, tigers and strawberries. And then come back to balance. You can use your fingers to gently tap at the crown of your head. Maybe use your fingers to open up your Sushumna, creating or improving the connection to the universe. And then with an open Sushumna, there's usually some little dirt or soot or something in there. So use your breath as a brush to clean out the soot, to clean out whatever dirt or things that are trapped in there. So imagine your breath as a brush cleaning your chimney or Sushumna. And maybe with every breath, you start seeing things a little clearer. Okay, and then place your hands on your knees and then gently start the cat-cow movement. And then come to stillness. Look at your hands, blinking, bubbling stars all the way up. Clasp the hand, turn them over, straighten the elbows, breathe. Into the nose and out through the mouth. And then reach and reach and reach and reach. And then turn and open up, look behind you. And maybe think about tigers from the past. What did the tigers look like in your past? And then release. Lift and release the shoulders a few times. Look at your fingers, open and close, blinking, bubbling stars all the way up. Clasp the hands the way that feels funny. Straighten the elbows, breathe. And then reach and reach and reach and reach, turn and open up, look behind you. And maybe think about the strawberries in your past. What did the strawberries look like in your past? Strawberry moments. And then release, lift and release, lift and release. And then bring the arms up in cactus. Going from side to side, gaining a wider perspective. And then we all have patterns. We have lenses that we see things through. So what is the lens where you more often look through, that's your pad, and that's swimming with the current. And then what is the lens that you rarely use? And how would things change if you use that lens more often? Release. Okay, now letting the strawberries and tigers meet. What happens when the strawberries and tigers connect, even if it's just for a moment? And then crossing the midline. And then let the strawberry and tiger stay in conversation. It's not going to be easy. Let them stay in conversation. And then try the other side. Okay, and let's try all four. All four. And then release. Okay, with a wide and stable stand, we can explore these concepts without falling or without losing our balance. So one side are tigers and the other one are strawberries. So tigers and strawberries. And then what's in between tigers and strawberries? What's in between? What else do you see there? Pema mentioned a mouse and a clump of grass and a cliff and what's in between the tigers and the strawberries? And then coming back to neutral. Okay, let's start with the tigers. So use your fingers, pick a color that symbolizes the tigers for you. And then draw a picture, draw the picture about the tigers. Draw the image. And then release that image. And then go to the strawberries. So look at the strawberries. Pick a color. Dip your fingers in the paint. And then draw that image. Draw the image of strawberries. And then release that image. And then jump the feet together. Jump the feet together, landing in Tadasana feet. Okay, let's write the story. So spread the toes, dip the toes in ink, and then write the story about the tigers. Write the story about the tigers. Step out wide, elbows to knees, fingertips together, breathe into the nose and out to the mouth. And then release the hands down. Drop the head. Inhale, come back up. Place the right foot on the left knee. Use your fingers to open up the toes. Gently guide that right knee out. And then slide the knees together. Whatever leg is on top, that arm goes under. Give yourself a hug. And then find your version of seated eagle posture. Okay, so this eagle is a tiger. So an eagle that's a tiger, what does it look like? So there's a part of you, maybe, that's a tiger. So when you are that tiger, how do you feel? What's going on? And then observe without judgment. Observe yourself without judgment. And then let that bird fly away. Let it fly away. Let it fly away. Okay, let's go to the strawberry side of us. So open up the toes, dip the toes in ink, and write the story about the strawberries. Write the story about the strawberries. Step out wide, elbows to knees, fingertips together, breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then place the left hand on the floor, the right hand on the right knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, look up towards the sky. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, come a little deeper into that twist, gaining a little wider perspective. Maybe the top arm comes up. And then that top hand comes down, thread the needle, find the opposite ankle, walk the left hand forward, and look under your armpit. Inhale, come back to elbows on knees. And then place the right hand on the floor, the left hand on the knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to look up towards the sky. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, push into both hands, coming a little deeper into your twist, gaining wider perspective. And then the top arm comes up, reach a little higher. And then the top hand comes down, thread the needle, find the opposite ankle, walk the right hand forward, and look underneath your armpit. Inhale, come back up. And then place the left hand on the right knee. Use your fingers to open up the toes, gently guide that left knee out. And then slide the knees together. Whatever leg is on top, that arm goes under. Give yourself a hug. And then find your way to your version of seated eagle. Now, this eagle is a strawberry. So this is the part of you that is a strawberry. So observing yourself without judgment, what does that strawberry eagle look like? How does it feel? What's going on? And then let that bird fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away. Okay, so back to a wide and stable stance. Blinking, bubbling stars all the way up. Clasp the hands, turn them over, straighten the elbows, breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. But now imagine your arms as wings and fingers as feathers. And then stretch out those wings, open them up, and go out flying, go out flying. And you can go anywhere in the world, or beyond. Maybe you're choosing to fly right out into the universe. Palms come up. Exhale, dive deep. Inhale, come up high. Exhale, dive deep. Inhale, come up high. Exhale, dive deep. And then bring the arms behind you, holding on to opposite forearms. Bring your awareness to any part of your wings that needs healing. And the way we heal, or one way of healing, could be to use your breath to first clean out the wound. Look at it. And then slowly allow it to heal. Release the right arm, shake it up, bring it up and over. Place the hand at the back body. You can heal your own wounds. You can heal the backstory. And then release. Come back to both hands behind your back, holding on to opposite forearms. Finding any part of your wings that needs healing. And then release the left arm, shake it up, bring it up and over, placing the hand at somewhere on your back body. And then finding the wound, looking in your past, finding the part of you that is still injured or wounded. Look at it, see it, use the breath to rinse it, clean it out, and then allow it to heal. And then release and shake out both arms. Maybe turn the shoulders a few times. And then go the opposite direction. Okay. Now we're going to build some strength. So bring the feet a little closer to your chair. Big inhale. Exhale, push into your feet and come up to standing, feeling the strength in your own legs. Okay, I'm going to pick 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And then we're going to come up one more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Push into the earth. Come up to standing. Pick the same or a different number. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then rest for a while. Breathe. And then we're going to come up to standing again. So a big inhale. Exhale. Push into the earth and come up to standing. Okay, we're starting with breath of joy. Arms out wide. Okay, 3 inhales, 1 exhale. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale. And then let the arms go. Let the arms go. Let the arms go. And bend the knees and let the arms go. And you don't have to stay on the mat. You can go elsewhere. You can go elsewhere. And then allowing the knee and the elbow to connect. So allowing the tiger and the strawberry in you to meet just for a moment. So there's a part of us that is a tiger, and there's a part of us that is a strawberry. What happens when you allow those two parts of you to meet, even if it's just for a moment? And then finding the position of power, position of power. Place your hands on solar plexus. Inhale into your own strength, bend the knees. Exhale and give that out. Inhale into your own strength. Exhale and share that with the rest of the world. Inhale. Exhale, and this time stay open, stay open. And then release, place the hands back on your hips. And then we're going to start to build external support. So what kind of external support do you need to build? What kind of external support do you need to build? And then lean and lift. Lean and lift. Notice how both external hips are working here. Breathe. And then lean and lift. Lean and lift. And then eventually we take skillful action. So when we have a strong sense of self, external support, we can take skillful action. Okay, now, so we have the tigers and the strawberries. You can choose, do you want to push away the strawberries or do you want to push away the tigers? That's your choice. Okay, so you pick one, give it a shape, a form, a color, and then push that away. Push it away, push it away, push it away. And it's going to try to come back in because for so long you have it's been around you, and now push it away again, and you are going to win. And then kick it away. Might need some kicking, and then eventually you are going to be stronger and you're going to keep those tigers away. Allowing, or whatever you pushed away. If it was tigers or strawberries, whatever you pushed away is going to stay away. And then you're going to fill the space with the opposite. Okay, so now when we have hopefully created balance, let's celebrate that with the sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. That was one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. That was two. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale down the midline, and then stay there holding your own heart in between your hands with self-love and self-compassion. And release. Okay, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the left, right heel comes up. Take a big step back. Find the earth behind you with your toes and your heel. Both hip bones are pointing forward. When you have a wide and stable stance, that's when you bring your upper body up. And when you feel comfortable here, you bring the arms up. There's no rush, no rush. Warrior one observes without judgment. So what can you see? As the perspective widens, you see new things. You see new things. And then place your arms in your back pockets. Allow the heart to lead. Allow the heart to lead. Moving into warrior three. You can use the ground to support you. If you need the chair, it's right there. And then slowly come back into Tadasana. Okay, inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra, transfer the weight to the right, left, here comes up. Take a big step back, find the earth behind you. Both hip bones are pointing forward with a wide and stable stance. You can bring up your upper body. Take a moment, wait. When you feel stable, bring up the arms. Breathe. And then place your hands in your back pockets. Allow your heart to lead. Transfer the weight forward, moving into your version of Warrior 3. Your version. And then slowly coming back to Tadasana. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the left, right heel comes up. Take a big step back. Open up the pelvic half. One arm in the past, the other one in the future. Flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. Notice how the left body or the left side of your body is opening up. Move into the future, placing the hand on the chair, creating that long line of energy from the middle of the earth through up through your leg, through your fingertips into the universe, and then around in a big circle. Come back into Warrior 2. Place your hands on your hips, straighten that front knee, release your hand down, finding Trikonasana. That left hip moves back and up, back and up. Neck is long. Maybe bring your gaze up, maybe bring your hand up. And then slowly come back to Warrior 2. Place your hands on the chair. Stay there a moment. And then when the time is right, transfer the weight, move from one position to another. And you can use the chair, you can use the floor. And then slowly finding your way back to Tadasana. Inhale to chair, exhale to Anjali Mudra. Transfer the weight to the right, left heel comes off. Take a big step back, open up the pelvic halves, finding Warrior 2. One arm in the past, the other one in the future, and you are right here in the present moment. Flip the front hand, reverse the warrior. And notice how that right side of your body is opening up. Come back to Warrior 2, place the hand on the chair, and then finding extended side angle. Long lines. Imagine how the energy flows from the core of the earth up through your foot, through the leg, up through your fingers into the universe and back into the core of the earth in a big circle. All right, come back to warrior two. Hands on your hips, straighten the front knee, release the hand down to the chair. That right hip or the front hip moves back and up, Trikonasana. Gaze comes up, hand comes up. Hand comes down, gaze comes down, rebend that front knee, finding warrior two one more time. Place the hands on the chair. And then when the time is right, move from one position to the other. And you can use the floor or the chair, whatever you need to find that new position. And then slowly finding your way back to Tadasana. Okay, tree posture. Starting in Tadasana, at the top of the mountain, drop the seed, watch it grow, and then slowly create your version. It could be a traditional tree posture. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy or too crazy. Wow. And if I fall, or when I fall rather, I try again. Maybe today is a smaller tree day. Maybe today is a sapling day. And then finding my way back to the top of the mountain, dropping another seed, trying something else, transfer the weight, let the left heel come up, and maybe start with a small tree. Maybe start with a shrub. And then when the time is right, maybe you decide to grow up to a big oak tree. And then finding your way back to Tadasana. Okay, feet are wider than your hips. Spread the toes, hands on the chair, bring the knees close. Look at the thumb. Now, imagine tigers. Imagine the part of you that's a tiger. Give that a color. And then draw that big circle. Give the heel a little love. And then find the part of you that's a strawberry. Give it a color. Use your thumb. Big circle and give the other heel some love. Now, mix the two parts together. So mix the tiger part of you and the strawberry part of you. Mix them together and two big circles, placing your hands in your back pockets. What happens when the two parts of you meet? And then release, untuck the toes, and rest in child's posture for a few moments. Inhale, come back up. Create the stable support. Tuck the toes, lean into that support, and come into dolphin posture. And then bend the knees and come all the way up to standing. Okay, so now after the physical practice, I'm going to read the same text again and see what do we hear this time. Tigers above, tigers below. There's a story of a woman running away from tigers. She runs and runs, and the tigers are getting closer and closer. When she comes to the edge of a cliff, she sees some vines there, so she climbs down and holds on to the vines. Looking down, she sees that there are tigers below her as well. She then notices that a mouse is gnawing away at the vine to which she is clinging. She also sees a beautiful little bunch of strawberries close to her, growing out of a clump of grass. She looks up and she looks down. She looks at the mouse. Then she just takes a strawberry, puts it in her mouth, and enjoys it thoroughly. Tigers above, tigers below. This is actually the predicament that we are always in terms of our birth and death. Each moment is just what it is. It might be the only moment of our life. It might be the only strawberry we'll ever eat. We could get depressed about it, or we could finally appreciate it and delight in the preciousness of every single moment of our life. All right, so find your seat. Bring your awareness to your breathing. And then we have about 9 minutes of seated meditation. So here we go. Move your fingers, move your toes, move your head from side to side. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with self-love and self-compassion. Maybe bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Open your eyes, raise your gaze, and thank you so much for practicing together once again. Namaste. Okay, and now going to the reflection. So if you want to, you can do this other part on your own. It's September 18th. The title of the reading was Tigers Above, Tigers Below. And the two concepts that I chose from the reading was tigers and strawberries. And maybe you picked something else. It doesn't really matter because it all ends up with greater self-awareness. So, yeah.